WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair, the match nobody wants, nobody cares about, but everybody is going to have to sit and suffer through. Can I just open up and say I hope this match goes on for at least less than 5 minutes, although I know that it's not going to happen. We're going to get another Charlotte. The very thought of me mentioning Charlotte Flair made Jeremy disappear for about a whole 60 seconds right there. And he's gone again because I mentioned the name. So it's Tiffany Stratton. I would love for her to win, but I know it's going to be the Nepo baby. I'm never gonna call her queen. Not the Nepo queen, the Nepo baby who's going to win this match and end her. I really hope it's like the second or third match. It takes all the wind out of everybody, and then we have a nice maybe tag team match to lift everyone's spirits, or maybe freaking I would even take Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest after them to get us back into a mood of WrestleMania after this piss poor excuse of a match. I'm going for, unfortunately, I have to predict correctly. I know Flair is going to win as much as I want Stratton to take the title. I know Flair is going to win. Jeremy, your few thoughts on this piss poor match.
Man, it's not just the match that's going to be awful. It's the whole build at this point. I watched that SmackDown segment. We went on about it for a while earlier, but I can't understand it. It's awful. The promo is terrible. The run-ins have been terrible. What I don't understand. And I think what makes it worse is that everything else on the show is great. Everything is great. And then you have this segment that you need to like, how does this fit in there? How do we fit in this whole segment when you have everything that's essentially perfect? Essentially everything around it is perfect. It fits, it flows, the guys come out, they cut their promo, everybody's working. And then you have, do you know who I feel the worst for in this whole thing? Tiffany Stratton. Because the build that she went through with the whole thing with Nia Jax worked. It worked. She worked with a veteran, Nia Jax, that you could see there was stuff happening in the back, stuff that we weren't seeing. But every week Tiffy got better. Every week Tiffy got better. And now she's in there with Charlotte. And I don't know. Charlotte just seems that she's just in it for herself. Can I be really honest? Charlotte would work well. Charlotte would work well in AEW. There's just chaos there, and Charlotte would fit in perfectly over on AEW.
I'll say this though. When you were just talking about Tiffany and Charlotte, and as much as we all hate this match, and as much as I was paying attention to what you're saying, I couldn't help but go into a mode that Amo likes to go in, and I just zoned out right there.
I don't blame you. I'm probably going to be that way during the match. Look, it is a spot that I can tell you that's going to happen, and we're probably going to have to get dueling moonsaults at some point, because that's probably what brought this whole match together. The fact that Charlotte does a moonsault and Tiffy has the prettiest moonsault ever or something like that. But that's probably I don't know.
I think that's what it's called.
I know I like to watch wrestling because it's amazing. It's a great thing. I've watched wrestling like all my life, but I don't know what to make of this match. I really don't know what to make of what's going on.
Nobody does.
It's horrid. I personally, I'm going to say Tiffany keeps the belt. I don't know.
We all want that, but I think, unfortunately, because Ric Flair and Triple H are good buddies, Flair is going to walk out with that title, unfortunately.
To all our subscribers, please like, subscribe, or comment. Comment means a lot to us. Let us know what your thoughts are, and we'd like to be in touch with you. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.